I love whenever I capture. Every once in a while I get scared that I'm like, did I capture or did I put the right person on the right side? You know what? Let's go ahead and... Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting because I want to make sure that we have everything formatted right. Thank you. Whoa, holy crap. We have a lot of people here. Thank you, everybody who's joining us. Again, we're going to have a little bit of downtime until we get this next match started. I want to make sure that everything is working right and that everything looks right. Did I put the left person on the left side? Yes. You beat Spirit Tracks? Okay. So let's go ahead, just to make this easier for everyone. I like to make sure that we have everything as close to the same aspect ratio as possible. It looks like we're probably good right there. Spear Tracks is pretty bad. Good to know, good to know. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the music. Contra, goodbye. I love you, but too bad. So sad. Okay, Atroz, let's hear... Oh, okay, Atroz. Okay, just... I'm going to work on getting Atroz's sound right now.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the music.
Okay, not quite. Just waiting for him to stop listening to me. And I think the audio is going to be just fine as soon as he's not listening to me.
Okay, Atroz.
Perfect. Okay,
just...
Nope. Because I heard
work
myself.
on getting Atroz's sound right now.
Okay. So I hope you enjoyed listening to myself. Alright. No, it's okay. Atroz, you good. Are you too good to go? Let's go ahead and check. The music sounds pretty good on his side. Bam, ba, bam. Let me go ahead and boost it just a little bit more. Did I change the game title? Oh, of course I changed the game or the title for the stream, but not the actual game. Street Smart. There we go. Bam. It's updated. Okay, I'm just checking. Exuno, you good? Okay, be sure to mute me. Be sure to pause my stream. You want to go with the other guy for variety? Okay, it looks like Atroz is ready. Exuno. Okay, so be sure to wish them luck. It looks like we're ready to go. And here we go. The countdown is going to begin in chat. Wish them the best of luck. We're going to have fun. This is a fighting game. One of the first fighting games that we've had for Twosogrande. I don't want to have a whole lot, but every once in a while there's something that stands out. And this one I feel is going to be fun. Street Smart. So here we go, Exuno starting right now. Okay, and Atroz right behind. Here we have both of them going against Bobby, a very, very intimidating guy named Bobby. Ooh, Exuno just got thrown by Bobby. They have 2 credits, and it looks like 2 lives per fight. Now, I didn't make it too far in this game. I made it to, I think it was the 3rd or the 4th fight while practicing. We're definitely going to see that guy. So, Exuno took Bobby down super fast. Every fight, you do get to put upgrades into your different power conditions, I guess. Power condition? Wow, that's a great name for that. Okay, it looks like Atroz decided to beef up his power. Meanwhile, Exuno was spreading things out a little bit more. So, are they going to be betting money? Exuno is gambling all of his money. What about Atroz? Atroz will gamble and bet that he will win. I bet against myself in this fight. I'm gonna be honest. No vibes, no Bobby. Wait, Alkman, you think you've played this? Oh, this is a game. Ooh, unfortunately, Exuno went down again. 1 life left. Atroz also, well, he has 2 lives, I guess. Okay, this is last life on this credit. Atroz demolished Sam. Yeah, Sam likes to jump. Okay, and Atroz just stuffed everything into power. Not a bad idea. Okay, collecting all of that gambling money. Fantastic. Exuno gonna do defense and power. Again, spreading out a little bit more than Atroz here. Atroz going up against guy in the blue tank top. Wow. Okay. Took a bit of a bad hit there. The jump kicks don't really seem useful in this game. You'll see them do quite a bit. Just trying to hit, but I've never managed to land a hit doing a jump kick. Okay, Exuno gonna bet on the enemy. Oh, that's kind. Okay, again, he has more life, so as long as he can spread out his fights, that's fine. Or his hits, that's fine. Atroz had to use a continue. Let's see how Exuno is able to do on this fight. Yeah, Route 89. Is it Mike Hager? Sure. Reinhardt? Yeah, pretty much. Mike Hager, Reinhardt, pretty much the same thing. Ooh, that punch on Atroz's side. Exuno might actually have a bit of an advantage with some things here. He has more defense. Nope, still took 2 bars of damage in that hit. Hello, Jeff. Welcome. Are you going to do some street smart puns? Be deet smart? Wow. Atroz getting Mike down quite a bit. Mike is definitely a jump up in difficulty. By the way, if you can't tell, this is sort of a not Dungeons and Dragons, Double Dragon style where you can move up and down on the battle screen as well. Wow, Atroz destroyed Mike. Fantastic. Again, putting everything into power. That's fine. We'll see if that's helpful. Yeah, Jeff, sorry, no puns. No puns for you. If they had wool, they would be sheep smart. Doubles and dragons. Okay, gamble mode on Atroz's side. Very, very nice. All that gambling. Okay, Exuno making his health the biggest priority. Ooh, Atroz. This guy attacks with his butt? Does he really? Okay, Brown. Oh, jeez. Whatever. Okay, so watch out for Brown. He may just try to bump your face with his butt. Oh, Atroz using his last continue. Exuno, again, doing stuff a lot differently. Stream smart. Yeah, earfolds. You know it, you know it. You can bet on an enemy, so yeah, if you throw the fight, you do get money, supposedly. I'm really not sure. Okay, Atroz took another death. Again, he is very power heavy. I don't know how much upgrading power actually does, though. Upgrading life may be the best idea, which is what Exuno was largely doing. Atroz, one more death. Exuno dealing a lot of damage. So Atroz is in the lead in the game. I think that if Exuno keeps doing what he's doing, though, he may be able to have more lives later on and thus have the advantage. So let's see. Brown is down for Exuno. Atroz moving on. Let's see what Exuno does. How is he going to spend his points? Okay, next fight, gamble mode. What are you thinking, Atroz? Putting all the money on yourself. Good. By the way, it seems a little wrong to bet on yourself. Wow, this guy's movement sprite. He's so animated here. By the way, there are combination attacks in this game. If you hit two buttons at the same time, you can do different attacks. Okay, Exuno taking on Larry. Atroz getting a little bit beat up. Ooh, that roll on Atroz's side. Down to 2 hits. Let's see. Atroz may not be able to do this. Okay, there are 7 bars of health left on Larry on Atroz's side. Okay. I'm keeping track of this so that we can see how far he gets down. Atroz is down. 6 bars of health. Exuno also 6 bars of health for Larry. Let's see what he can do. Will he take Larry down? Ooh. Okay, Exuno is officially in the lead. Took Larry down to 4 bars of health. However, will he be able to beat Larry? Let's see what happens. Atroz going back to Bobby. So, for those who are new, the basic rules of Twosogrande is that whoever makes it the farthest into a game by the time that the hour hits is the victor. So, Exuno, because he took Larry down to, it looked like 3 bars of health, would be considered in the lead. Atroz took Larry down to 6 bars of health before getting game over. So, in this game, biggest thing is going to be conserving lives, and it looks like upgrading your health is actually worthwhile. So that's more or less what it's looking like for me. Remember, the streamers are both in chat, so try not to spoil anything. If you have anything that may be a spoiler, feel free to whisper it to me, and I'll go ahead and, you know, say it out loud. They're not listening to me, they're just reading chat. Okay, Atroz finishes the stage, moving on to stage 2. Let's see, Exuno takes down Bobby, fantastic, but lost 2 lives. It looks like he's probably going to reset. Yeah, that's fine. You never really liked shoes, earfolds? Tisk tisk. So, this game, I think today is going to be, well, except for the game coming up. There are a couple really bad games coming up, just so you know. But yeah, with this game, the graphics are not terrible, but it really feels like a primitive fighting game for the Super Nintendo. And it's really awkward to try to line yourself up with the enemy, as you can sort of see with Atroz and Exuno. Moving up and down can sort of, you know, trip things up and make it a little bit difficult to hit the enemies. You kind of want to play this? Sure, go play it. Go buy it on eBay and get some plays through this. Exuno trying to not take any deaths here. Let's see if he can beat Bobby. Atroz finished the fight. Very, very nice. Okay, Exuno, no! A death right at the end against Bobby. Is he going to keep going or reset? Looks like he's still going. Okay. Prince of Persia for NES. I mean, Feasel used to run that game. I'm pretty sure that was Feasel. Ooh, Atroz got kicked in the face by Mike. Mike, stop it. I like this guy. He's I don't know. He's got all those muscles. He's like we're getting to sort of punch out style of enemies, just where they tower over you. Hey, Dragon Dark. Thank you for watching. You wait, Vindicators on NES? I've never played Vindicators. I'm gonna be honest there. Okay, Mike outside the gas station. A little bit scary. Atroz has taken another death this round. Ooh, Exuno managed to finish off the enemy, moving on to Mike as well. Okay, Exuno is putting everything into power this time. I think he's wanting to see how much of a difference it makes. Okay, Atroz on his last life for this credit. Let's see what he's able to do. Okay. Again, he's trying to do a hit and then back off as quickly as possible, which, based on Mike's flying kicks over here, I think that's probably a good idea. Wait, the test ROM I sent you doesn't work? It's the same ROM that I sent to other people to test it out, and it did work, so I'm wondering why it didn't work. Huh. I'll be sending you the actual ROM in just a second for the game, probably in about 10 minutes. Not a recognized file? That is strange. Let me see what file I sent you, Dragon Dark. Drobes.ati. Okay, and it looks like Cantaloupe also had a problem with that one. I'll send you the actual ROM for the game that we're going to be playing in just a second. Okay, Exuno moving on to Bobby. Oh, unfortunately it looked like he either reset or got a game over. Atroz gonna try to fight Brown, the guy who attacks with his butt. Pretty terrifying stuff. Okay, you know what? Let me send you the ROM right now so that we can get started. Oh, very nice. Exuno through the fight. Atroz still trying to fight Brown. Let's see how far he can get. The next fight is where they had the game over. Okay, so I'll announce this to everybody. The next game is going to be a Commodore 64 game. It's called Bubble Ghost. Earfolds, are you saying that I should shut up? Oh, jeez. Well, okay, listen to Larry's theme. Okay, everybody go enjoy this. Very nice. Atroz is doing a lot better on Larry. Is he going to take the lead here? Cadis, why is Bubble Ghost in Kuso? This is the Commodore 64 version. Okay, Atroz, what are you doing? Are you just standing there, like, actually? Wow. Okay, it looks like Atroz is fine. Ooh, Exuno! Gonna be using a continue? Okay, there goes Atroz. Ooh. Last life. If he can take Larry under 3 health bars, he takes the lead. Let's see what happens to Larry. Lose on timer scam? I don't know. Also, Jeff, I'd say, I don't know. I feel like Bubble Ghost is less playable than Snoopy. Gonna be honest. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Snoopy was ahead of its time. Okay, Atroz. Unfortunately, starting the game over, fighting Bobby. Ooh, scary Bobby. Tentrito is saying that he thinks that the timer resets on a death. That makes sense that it would... Well, I guess it makes sense it would do that. I figure it probably would go down to 0. It's just a really slow timer. Very nice, Dicio. Very nice. Okay. Exuno still fighting Brown. Brown is really kind of painful. Again, we've gotten to Larry after Brown. Oh, but that butt hit right there. Really, really rough. Yeah, Earfolds, you've got a good point. If you're gonna be on pavement without shoes on, do it like Brown. Stay on the the front part of your feet. Just don't hurt yourself, okay? When you're street fighting like this. Atroz in the alley. I love all the people wearing Kim shirts. Like, who's Kim? Apparently there's this girl named Kim, and they're all like, yeah, we love Kim. Kim's pretty cool. Oh, Exuno, 1 life left. Hopefully he doesn't take a death here. Like, you need to conserve health for Larry right at the end. Okay, Atroz is through. Oh, Exuno on his very last life. Let's hopefully. Okay, he's moving on to Larry. It doesn't really seem like defense helps all that much. Like, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't see anybody taking less damage. I think literally the only stat that seems to do something is your health. You can take more damage. Other than that, I see no change in anything. Okay, Larry doing some swipes across the stage. You used to be able to run on gravel? Oh, that would be rough. Oh. Okay. I love that you have all these crowds watching, and then you're like, suddenly I'm on a naval ship, and I'm just fighting this guy because why not? Whoa, is that an inverted American flag in the background? That is totally an inverted American flag. Almost invert. Like, I don't know. Ooh, Exuno is dead. No! Larry got him. Atroz down to 1 credit left. So one of our runners got the Commodore 64 version of Bubble Ghost running, and he said, bad news, I've got it working. So yes, we're definitely going to see Bubble Ghost. Toe shoes are awful. Toe shoes, I don't know. They're whatever. They're something. I've never worn toe shoes. They look strange. But if you like them, go ahead and wear them. It's fine. Yeah, we've got Bubble Ghost. Okay, Exuno fighting Sam. So yeah, this game, luckily the good thing about this fighting game is that it's very straightforward how you progress and how far they've made it. Atroz going up against Brown. What a mean guy. Exuno fighting Sam. Exuno is doing a pretty good job at conserving lives at this point. He took one death, but it's fine. Sam is down. Yeah, that right there. He had one sliver of health left. Completely fine. There are better barefoot field running shoes. How about I just wear shoes? That's my style. I go for shoes. Okay, Mike on Exuno's side. Not posing too much of a problem. Atroz is down to 0 credits fighting Brown. We've seen this situation before. After Brown comes Larry, and Larry is definitely difficult. Okay, Exuno trying to not get hit by Mike. Ooh, got punched in the face. As long as he doesn't use a credit, he should probably be making solid progress here. Earfolds, you wear flippers wearing around? Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, wear whatever you want. Wear flippers. It's a little weird, but whatever. I don't judge. I just judged you, by the way. But I don't judge. I love Mike's kicks. They just, like, his leg goes straight forward. Kick, kick. Ooh, Atroz beats Brown. Has an extra life. He may be able to get through Larry. Let's see. Exuno, at this point, I believe, would be considered in the lead, but if Atroz can beat Larry, or at least get down to 2 bars of health, he will be in the lead at this point. So let's see how Atroz's fight goes. Me calling you weird? I know, right? Wow, Exuno has 2 credits going into the Brown fight. That is really good. He's probably going to use at least 1. Okay, Atroz fighting Larry. What can he do against Larry? Larry just sucker punched him and then rolled into him, so whatever. Thank you, Larry. Ooh, Atroz is down. Getting some good hits, though. Exuno boosting life and boosting defense. Not really caring about power. Okay, more into defense than life. Yeah, Larry is a butt, okay? If you ever meet a guy named Larry, just watch out. Oh, jeez. Atroz is doing some pretty scary jumps. Jump in there, punch Larry, and jump away. Oh, Larry got a punch off. Down to 3 bars of health. Atroz, can you do this? Oh, 1 more hit, and I think you take the lead here. Oh, jeez. Atroz, can you do it? Can you do it? Hit Larry! Hit Larry! Don't let him hit you! Oh my gosh. I'm so stressed. No! Atroz is down. Game over. I love how blunt it is. It's like, yeah, you died. Okay, Exuno going up against Larry. Yeah, this guy named Larry, he is a butt. Holy crap. Oh, yeah, Larry. Okay, Exuno down to 2 slivers of health. That's probably fine. Atroz didn't want to die. He wanted to have a better first fight, so going up against Bobby again. I think that's probably good. They do not currently know each other's status. No. Exuno going up against Larry, he's gotten this far into the Larry fight before. Ooh, just managed to pass where he had been before. Down to 2 slivers of health. Larry is almost dead. One more good Larry hit, and Exuno's probably good. Actually, defense is really paying off, I'm seeing, on Exuno's side. Okay, and Larry is down. Holy cow. Okay, Exuno decides to boost life and boost defense. Not even gambling. I don't even know what the point of gambling is. Let's see. Atroz is a gambler. Gonna be street smart about everything. Okay, Exuno fighting Max and Joan? Wow, this is possibly not fair. Okay, so 1 versus 2 on Exuno's side. Again, this is his last life with this credit. He may need to use score. Yeah, nobody cares about scores. Whatever. He may need to use the continue, but we'll see. I don't know. Defense is really paying off for Exuno. Okay. So it seems like power is just the least helpful thing that you can get at this point. Atroz fighting Sam. Let's see how he's able to do. Can he get through the Sam fight without dying? No! Yeah, Larry is down. Larry is no longer king. Exuno fighting Max and Joan. Okay, Joan is down. That's a terrible way of spelling Joan. But whatever, it's fine. And Max and Joan are down. Exuno trying to figure out where to put his bonus points. 2 in life and 2 in defense. Didn't even have to think. Does the background of Exuno's screen say "Hui Hui"? Sure. Gambling. Hui Hui. Oh, good stuff. Okay, Exuno going up against what? Mac and Bear? What names? Wow, this game is totally fair. 1969 cents. Wow, very, very nice sign in the back. Okay. Still, Exuno is doing pretty good job against Mac and Bear. Everybody cheering for Kim again. Atroz is trying to get back into this. He's fighting Mike. If you can get through the Mike fight without using a credit, then that's usually pretty good. Yeah, Atroz got cornered right there. Let's see if Atroz can get through this on his first credit. Oh, good. Gut punch on his side. Good, good. You'd rather have Panda and Bear? Who's ahead? Right now, Exuno is significantly ahead. The big wall Larry is going to be coming up for Atroz in a couple fights. I believe it's going to be Mike and then the guy who uses the butt attacks. I don't remember what his name is, but he attacks with his butt. And then Larry. Okay, Exuno managed to beat the fight. Fantastic. Hey, Primitive Elements, I'm doing fantastic. Ooh. Cadis is expecting this to get to 2 times Larry. That would be fantastic. Tommy is going down. Okay, Tommy, like, I'm just imagining this is Tommy Pickles. Yeah, Meekins, exactly what you said. Or Tommy Wiseau, or just different Tommies. Is this in front of the White House? That's totally the White House. Okay, Exuno has almost taken Tommy down. Wow, Tommy is not difficult at all. There we go. Tommy is down. Good, good. Exuno pumping everything into power. Atroz fighting Brown. After Brown is Larry again. Larry is the difficult... Ooh, Atroz got kicked in the face. Rough stuff. Stage 9 for Exuno. Ooh, we've got a boxer. Yeah, the roundhouse strat. What even is this? This is not fair. Mr. K? Wait. There's a speedrunner named Mr. K, or Mayor K as we so lovingly call him. Wow, this fight is not difficult. Okay, so comparatively, I think Mr. K has got this. Just gonna guess. Okay, very nice attacks on Exuno's side. Okay, so Dragon Dark is having a bit of a hard time getting controls ready for Bubble Ghost. I'm probably going to have to play around with it a little bit myself after this match, so just to try things out and see how they are. So for those who are joining right now, Atroz is going up against Larry. Again, Larry is the big wall. If you can get past Larry, like Exuno, once he got past Larry, has just been wrecking the rest of the enemies. Wait, you meant Mrs. K? I didn't know there was a Mrs. K. Mr. K does not look like Saget. Not all that much. Not all that. Maybe a little bit. Okay, Exuno. What was that? Oh, he ran out of time. Okay, time for a Mr. K fight again. Good. Ooh, a knee to the face on Exuno's side. Atroz fighting Larry. That was unfair. Yeah, this... I don't know. There are a lot of unfair games. The mappings don't appear to be red. Okay. McGeck. Even if you have more HP, you lose. It looks like if you run out of time, yeah. Yeah, just be aware that people may, or the runners are in chat, so they could see what you're talking about. Atroz is managed to beat Larry. He's moving on. Oh my gosh. So Exuno needs to beat Mr. K and the rest of the enemies here. Again, Exuno is almost running out of time. Unfortunately, because he didn't put really anything into power for a long time, he may not be able to deal a whole lot of damage. Can he take down Mr. K? Mr. K is down. Good job. Okay, we've got Gambling Hui in the back. Very, very nice, Atroz. Exuno is done. Congratulations. Wow. Good job. Mr. K apparently is the final boss. That is game. GG. Okay, I'm cutting out this music. It's interesting and all, but let's go ahead and pull up different music. Congratulations, Exuno. You are the victor in this round. So, that was definitely a faster round than I expected. Exuno is going to be moving forward and fighting Twitch Hatman. Atroz, this was his last battle, but that's okay, you know, that's sometimes how things go. I really appreciate you joining Twosogrande. Honestly, this was a very fun watch, and this game is pretty terrible. Oh, I had so much fun, though. Seriously. So, Exuno, moving on in the losers bracket. You weren't expecting the timers scam to cost a life. Yeah, if you run out, if the timer runs out, you die. You gotta be street smart. Oh, Atroz is still going. Good, good. He bet on the final round, then lost because of time up. Yeah. So, he pretty much... Oh, Proton John, that makes complete sense. Yeah, Exuno got to the end, but because he bet on the final round, he bet all of his money and lost it all, so he ended up homeless. So it says, congratulations, and you're sitting in the alleyway like, oh, my life is terrible. Yes, so we have a little bit of Bubble Ghost troubleshooting coming up in just a second. Atroz is still going, but he beat Larry, and he was on the gambling Hui Hui.